Welcome back to Communicating for Impact, the podcast where we break down the real skills behind powerful business communication. I'm your host, Maria Velasquez, and today's episode is a mini masterclass built on the fundamentals of business communication. Communication isn't just a business skill, it's the engine that drives every decision, every relationship, and every result into an organization. If you have ever wondered why communication is consistently cited as the number one skills employed look for, the answer is simple. Communication transforms information into action. The communication is the process of sending and interpreting messages to create shared meaning. In business, shared meaning is everything. To visualize the communication process, imagine an email sent to a colleague. There's a sender, a message, and a chosen channel. Noise like distraction or ambiguity, and final, a receiver who must decode the message exactly as you intended. How information moves inside organizations. The information doesn't travel randomly inside a business. It flows in three strategic decisions. Upward, employees sharing insights, problems, or progress with managers. The downward, the leadership communicating policies, goals, or feedback. And the horizontal, teams collaborating, negotiating, or problem solving. And the forces shaping today's communication. Now, communication doesn't happen in a vacuum. It's by contextual forces. The legal and ethical constraints, think confidentially or accuracy in reporting, the diversity, the technology, and the team environments, collaboration norms, or conflict managers. One of the biggest challenges today is balancing speed with ethics. For example, instant messages encourage quick response, but ethical communication requires accuracy, respect, and transparency. The perception, self-awareness, and non-verbal power. It's about how you perceive, how you listen, and how others interpret you. And here's a quick story. A manager once thought his team was disengaged during meetings because they didn't speak up. Later, he realized the real issue was his tone and postures signalized that don't challenge me. His behavior, not theirs, was the noise. That's the power of nonverbal communication, the postures, facial expressions, eye contact, and even silence. And effective communication also requires listening, not just hearing. The book, these chapters tell us that listening includes focusing, evaluating, responding, and showing empathy. Then, choosing the right message, channel, and audience approach. Before sending any message, ask three questions. What's my purpose? What's my audience? And what's the best channel? For example, announcing an organization change via text message, wrong channel. Declining a small request via email, perfect. Audience analyze also boosts credibility, goodwill, and persuasiveness. When you understand your audience expectations, you craft messages that feel personalized and professional. And writing like a business professional. It's make this distinction of academic writing improves your understanding, and business writing helps people take action. That's why business writing requires strong, clear introductions, concise sentences, logical flow, and on-file coherent paragraphs. The goal isn't to impress, is to get results. And communicating through technology. Technology accelerates communication, but emphasize in two responsibilities: the safeguard information and to choose the correct digital channel. Email is great for formal documentation. Instant messaging is ideal for quick clarification, and texting works only when the relationship and context supports informality. The good news, delivering good news, bad news, and everything in between. The good news or neutral news use the deductive approach, and the bad news use the inductive approach that starts with context and soften the impact and deliver the negative message with respectful. And the goal isn't just to deliver bad news, it is to protect the relations between main goodwill. Communicating isn't more than sending messages, it's creating shared understanding, build relationships, and influence outcomes. Thanks for listening to Communicating for Impact. If you enjoyed this episode, be sure to follow and share it with someone who wants to level up their business communication skills. Thank you.